Breaking news right out of the gate here. A second person being charged for perjury in the cold case death of Amanda Lankey. That comes hours after this Howard City woman, a former White Cloud police officer, councilwoman, and sister of a person of interest in the case, was arrested on perjury charges. Well, 24 Hour News 8's Tom Hillen broke this story online very early this morning. He has been working this case ever since then. So, Tom, tell us more about some of these new developments that are just coming in.
Absolutely, Brett. For the first time since daybreak, we have learned that charges have been authorized against at least one other person as far as perjury charges go. Also, the county prosecutor not ruling out that even more people could be charged with perjury surrounding the Amanda Lankey case. Now, also for the first time since daybreak, we have heard from the county prosecutor about the situation and the arrest of Candace Baumgartner. In a statement from the prosecutor, it says the alleged false statements made by a former police officer reinforce certain segments of society's lack of trust in law enforcement. By investigating these charges, law enforcement is making the statement that they are willing to hold fellow officers accountable and that they are committed to identifying Amanda Lankey's killer. Now, we know that Baumgartner was a former police officer with the White Cloud Police Department. This is video that we have of an interview we did with her in 2007. After we got done on daybreak, I went to her house to try and talk to her. There were cars in the driveway, but no one came to the door. In 2004, 13-year-old Amanda went missing, and her body was found 2 weeks later in a Newaygo County forest. Now, when I talked with Amanda's mom by phone last night, we learned several chilling details about Candace Baumgartner. According to Lankey's mom, Baumgartner is the sister of longtime person of interest Cecil Willis Sr. Amanda was last seen at his house. We also learned that Baumgartner was closely involved in the case.
She was actually on the team of police officers who came to my home to tell me that they had found her body.
Joined right now at this noon by Amanda Lankey's sister, Wanda Lankey. Obviously some very good news in this case. What is the family feeling right now?
Excitement that hopefully that we will get the justice we need this time, and not like last time where things just came and then we were just stuck with nothing. So we're hoping that we get the justice and who did this gets behind bars. And we just hope, and we're just asking just to come forward and just tell us.
Are you hoping that this is now the final piece of the puzzle that you guys have been waiting more than 8 years now to find out?
Yes, we've waited so long, and this is what we need. We need the closure that we deserve.
And did you guys have any idea that this was coming, or was it a complete shock for you?
For me, it was a complete shock. I know they keep in touch with my parents and my mom, so she might have knew, but I had no clue. My mom called me in excitement yesterday telling me that people were being arrested, and I was excited. I was at a loss for words. I couldn't even talk.
Now, you've had to live 8 years without your sister. Explain kind of what that has been like for you, and then to finally get this information that things may be coming to a close.
It's hard because we were always such a close family, and I'm the youngest, so she was my only sister. We were close, we always shared a room, we did everything together, and then one day she was gone. No reason. We didn't know why, someone just took her. But now we're getting the closure that we need, and we're able to come here and actually enjoy our time and not have to mourn every time we come here, and be able to walk around this town and not have to worry if it's going to happen to somebody else's child or somebody in our family again.
Okay, Wanda Lankey, Amanda Lankey's sister, we want to thank you for your time this morning. Of course, we've got more resources here in White Cloud. 24 Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks is on scene now working to further this story. So we'll have updates for you throughout the day on woodtv.com. And of course, tonight on 24 Hour News 8 at 5. Reporting live in White Cloud, Tom Hillen, 24 Hour News 8.
Thank you so much, Tom. Well, this is a story that we have followed step by step for 8 years now. Amanda first went missing in June of 2004, then 2 weeks later in July. Mushroom pickers found her body in the Manistee National Forest. There was blood found in a car that was left behind. Then in 2009, 5 years after she disappeared, persons of interest began to surface here. 22-year-old Cecil Wallace Jr., who lived in the home where Amanda disappeared from, was arrested in a different case. Investigators looked at him in connection with Amanda's murder, but he was later cleared. Then last fall, the main person of interest in this case, Cecil Wallace Sr., was charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct. Prosecutors alleged that he sexually assaulted teens around Amanda's age between 1998 and 2002. But before he could go to trial, he committed suicide. Now, as Tom was talking about there, we have several crews now in White Cloud working to learn more about these new developments, and we'll bring you the very latest information tonight on 24 Hour News at 5 and 6, and of course immediately on woodtv.com.